step I take, I move my truth. Every time they tell me stop, I use every comment, hate that makes my fuel. Gather up my energy and boom, I hear them talking, saying the way that I move is so reckless. That is a part of my mind I've been blessed with, giving my blood so I am relentless.
This is Keep Hammering Collective with the one and only Gideon, the Hobbit Master.
The crowd goes wild.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I mean, you need merch.
I feel like I'm in the Olympics.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do need merch.
I've seen people commenting that.
Yeah, I saw the Lisa at the Bow Rack might be coming out with some. It's custom.
I'm going to hold it?
Yeah, I'm going to hold it.
Yeah, I was out shooting at Wayne's last night, and this guy came out there, and he's like, so, did James ever puke? And I'm like, no, he held it.
Are you serious?
Yeah, serious. Yeah, so that was, people were paying attention. Yeah,
That's too much.
That was a good run, though.
It was fun. Yeah, 3-finger jack.
Yeah.
That's a good time.
Little 13-mile round tripper.
Yeah, a couple 1,000 feet of elevation gain.
Yeah.
A case of vertigo. Shout out to Eric from Triple Oaks.
Triple Oaks Real Estate. Yeah. The vertigo. Well, that was kind of sketchy up there.
It was. Yeah.
That's not where you want to have vertigo.
No, definitely not.
That one little shelf we were on was about, this is like 6 inches, right?
Yeah.
So it was about a foot.
No, I think that's like 18 inches.
Yeah, I'm just going on rough. I don't know. See, this is already going down the wrong path. But yeah, it was a nice. Yeah, we didn't get to the very summit
No.
of. It looked pretty sketchy up there.
Yeah, I think that the last little bit is just straight up climbing.
Yeah.
Ropes recommended.
Right,
So.
and we were wearing running shoes.
Some of us.
Yeah. Yeah. And some of us barely had like road running shoes and one water bottle. So yeah, we weren't really prepared to do the free solo.
No, not quite.
No.
I'll have to leave that up to Alex Honnold.
Yeah, but so the point of this podcast is to explain where we've been.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Right.
People have been complaining.
About a month.
A whole
hasn't
month.
It?
Yeah.
I've been on vacation.
And it's probably been even longer since Gideon was on here.
Yeah. I mean, not long enough, but it's been a while. Yeah. So the point, or not the point, but the reason why we've kind of had a little hiatus, a little sabbatical, is I thought I was getting surgery on my foot, as everybody probably knows.
Yep.
Broke my foot about, God, I don't even know how long ago it was now. Getting close to 2 months ago.
Yeah.
And so we moved guests around because I was going to be getting surgery. I couldn't do the lift, run, shoot. So we thought, well, let me just heal up before season, get the surgery, get the plate in, the plate out, or whatever the hell has to happen. And then we'll be back. But I opted not to get the surgery. Kind of
shocker.
Yeah. Just kind of ride it out. And so we had moved the guests around, and so just been shooting my bow, hobbling around. But we're back.
We are back with the best guest.
With the vengeance.
Co-host.
For the people.
Yeah.
With Gideon.
Yeah, we have a ton in store for you guys
Right.
today.
So what have you been up to? That's what people want to know.
I mean...
Right. Exactly. Yeah. So that's why you don't have a podcast.
Yeah, I've been up to a ton, clearly.
Yeah. You haven't, I haven't even seen you.
I've just been hiding away in my hobbit hole.
How's that bear video coming?
It's actually really close.
Is it?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm thinking either tonight or, I mean, I have all the footage on my drive to take to Colorado Springs just in case, but
Okay.
I'm hoping tonight is the final touches, and then
Yeah. Sick.
I'm pretty stoked with it.
Really?
I mean, I don't want to jump because what I like sometimes you hate.
Yeah. Well, most of the time.
I don't want to say I like it, but it might be the best hunting film.
Really?
Yeah.
Do we have the Counting Coup in there?
The Counting Coup is not in there at the moment. There are sounds from the Counting Coup.
Yeah.
But they're really brief. So
That's a dicey one.
Yeah.
That's a hard one to navigate.
Yeah, without any kind of supporting footage or explanation, I just decided it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's probably good. If we could get was it Frank? Or no? Well,
Don.
Don. Yeah, Don. I want to get his perspective. I don't know if we're going to get that chance, but yeah, that would have been good. But either way.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, that, the bore, the footage is really good.
Yeah.
It's right there. It's just like we've talked about. It's
pretty intense.
Yeah, it's super intense. Every time I watch it, it just brings you back to the moment. So,
yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
But so that's what I've been doing. I've been editing.
Okay.
And I went up to Proxy Falls.
Where's that?
Oh, it's you haven't been up there?
I don't think so.
It's up Mackenzie Highway. Same way we went to Three Finger Jack.
Oh, Proxy.
Yeah.
I think there's Proxy Meadows up above it.
Yeah.
Do you ever see that?
No, because there's like a lower Proxy and an upper Proxy.
Right. I think me and Roy used to pack in there.
Oh, really?
We thought we were going to elk hunt way back up in there, but then we couldn't find elk during season. It's like, it's not like you can go up there and just glass a bunch of country. It's solid timber.
Yeah.
So if the elk aren't bugling, it's rough.
Yeah.
But there's bulls up there.
Huh.
Yeah.
I mean, looks like it.
Yeah. So you got to get where we went would be obviously above there. Yeah. And I think we went all the way up to Timberline, which is right below the Sisters. That's where the PCT kind of goes.
Yep.
That's kind of right on Timberline. And the elk are up there. It's just tough hunting.
Yeah, tough country.
Yeah. But yeah, that's cool. How was it?
It's super pretty. Yeah, it's a short hike.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, ran it in the Speedlands.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
How are those treating you?
So good. Yeah, they're comfortable.
Yeah, they did a good job on those shoes.
They need to make a Speedland house slipper.
Yeah, maybe that's down the line. Need skews.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, so what else? We were just kind of talking about you being shadow banned, which is interesting.
Yeah, that was frustrating.
And that was for a little bit.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
I think it was all the way back to the last election is where it started. Because I was on the wrong team on that. And then...
But luckily this year you're on the right team. Biden, right?
Harris.
Yeah, Harris.
Harris. Yeah, she is amazing. And just such a order. Just who doesn't love the cackling? It's what I have it recorded, and it's like that's kind of what some people have like rain or water at night. I just have that cackling on repeat, and it just puts me right to sleep. It's so soothing. But yeah, so I'm on the right team this time, and then also the big C word got me in a lot of trouble during we don't want to say that because we're trying to stay out of the shadow banning.
Can we get Macy to bleep it? Just yell it.
Jeez, yeah. So yeah, it was crazy. You put out that awesome video from the Fox team came out here. We got some content for those guys for the truck giveaway. They wanted to get me driving over in the dunes on the Oregon coast, and just your video was freaking amazing. Sometimes I think I did it.
Yeah.
It was that good, but somehow you did it. But it was. It's awesome. So when I shared that, and I'm like looking at the views, because nobody wants to be like married to the views and be like have that affect their life. But when there's cool shit, it's like, come on, what? I thought that's what this is for.
Yeah.
That's what social media is for.
Exactly.
Share cool shit. And I shared that, and it's like getting nothing. It's like hours, and there's one comment. Oh, it just was driving me crazy. Yeah. And so then I go into, if you go on Instagram, you go into account status. You can see how many violations you've had or whatever.
Yeah.
So I went in there and I saw that, I had like 5 violations. So I clicked on them, and they said either delete or edit these posts because they go against community guidelines. And one of them was, all I did was, I did a post about Joe's special last Friday, his Burn the Boats. And I'm like, hey, this is on in 45 minutes. Go check it out. Let's go. So, something like that.
Yeah, right.
How is that offensive? So that got me blacklisted essentially. And I didn't realize it till I think it was just yesterday. So I made this post and I said something like, because I talked to Zuckerberg at the UFC, talked about bow hunting a little bit. He bow hunts over in Hawaii or whatever. He lives on one of the islands, and he bow hunts pigs, I think. So, we talked about that. And so I tagged him, and I thought, sharing Joe Rogan's special, didn't know that was offending, or how are you protecting anybody? And I tagged Zuck and I said, I thought bow hunters stick together, right? So Joe shares that on his story, and that turned into a whole article. But, somehow magically I'm just full frontal nudity in just exposed to everybody now. There's no suppression, no shadow banning. It's like I did this stupid video. Speaking of nudity, did this stupid video today shooting with my shirt off, and it has more views than your killer truck video. It had more views in 2 hours than that.
Maybe the weird nipple comments guy will comment on your
everybody.
video.
I know, and I think that must have done it. That's why it's got so many shares.
Yeah, that's how you unshadow banned yourself.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, so Mark Zuckerberg, I know you listen to this podcast. I know you live and die with every release, and so thank you to you and BlackRock for unshadow banning me. I appreciate it.
Well, what's interesting is
I think BlackRock owns Meta. Oh, I think him and whatever.
Someone owns someone.
I know BlackRock runs the whole country.
Yeah.
So obviously they own Facebook and Instagram.
But I think your shadow banning is contagious.
Is that why nobody cares about your page? You think? Is that the reason?
Somehow. And yeah, it's my connection to you has been known for so long that no one has ever cared.
Yeah. So what has your page been down too?
No, not. I mean, my post didn't get any likes as many as it normally does, but Eric posted a couple pictures today and had like one like after like 45 minutes.
Triple Oaks Eric, he's a phenom. He had one like?
One like after 45 minutes.
Oof.
And one comment, and it was me.
Oh my God.
And the like was me too.
Wow. That is, how many followers does he have?
Like 1,000 or something, 1,050.
Yeah, but still.
Yeah, which you guys should go follow him. He's a stud.
Yeah, he has funny videos
The content
sometimes.
is, unbelievable.
He's hilarious.
Yeah.
And he's pretty tough. And he's got big quads.
Huge
He never does legs, but somehow just has, like...
Genetic phenom.
Do you know who Earl Campbell is?
Oh, yeah.
That's like Eric. Except just less pigment. But Earl Campbell had giant quads.
He's a beast.
So Eric is similar. And, I think you asked him... Didn't you say you asked him if he ever trains legs?
I was like, do you just go into because he's like, I might go to the gym after this. And I was like, do you just go in there and do 50 sets of squats?
Yeah,
and he's
deep
like,
squats, ass to grass.
He's like, it's been a while since I've squatted.
Yeah.
I'm like, what's going on here?
I know.
Yeah.
Genetics.
God, I mean, it must be. I wish I had quads like that.
I think his dad was a really good athlete too.
Yeah.
He was a detective here in town for a while, just kind of a badass. And I think he was a good athlete. So, yeah. I don't know. Eric got some of it, but he does a good job. It's pretty tough.
Yeah, he's a stud for sure. All right. Something that's big on the list, and I think people are wondering is, well, I guess maybe people aren't wondering, but we're changing up our website.
They should wonder.
Our merch.
Yeah.
And our distribution.
Yes. Yeah. It's we're doing an upgrade there. I'm pumped about it. I think we're streamlining everything. We're gonna an influx of energy. It's going to be exciting, but I think also I might be able to even lower prices on some shirts because we're just, like I said, we're getting more efficient, more streamlined. Right. And but so in this transition period, I've kind of taken a few SKUs off, or quite a few SKUs off, but we're going to be hopefully back up to full speed pretty soon. It's going to be a better experience. I know we had some delays in shipping. And the bottom line is, I think we've just grown too fast. It was just like, it was going crazy. And, the guys who I had hired to do it were, I think, doing as good a job as I could. It's just too much volume.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to figure out how to, I got a plan, and it's close to being implemented, and then we'll be able to be back full force, 100% on the website. And it's going to be even better, but I'm pumped for that. It's just growing pains essentially.
Yeah. I'm pretty excited about it. I think it's definitely for the best. And like you said, we'll be able to grow with them, and they'll be able to handle the crazy amount of support we get, which is awesome.
It's been nuts. I mean, I never would have, I never would have dreamed it'd be like it is. As far as the podcast is kicking ass, the merch is kicking ass. Everybody wants to bow hunt.
Yeah.
And on that line of thinking, I'm going to Colorado. Well, you're going tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm going Saturday. I don't know what you're doing tomorrow, but so I'm going to go speak at an event there. Basically, it's to save the hunt, the mountain lion hunting, and just a great cause. In Colorado, there it's
Florence.
Flying into Colorado Springs and then driving down to Florence. You'll be driving. This is a Colorado Sportsman Save the Hunt Conservation Banquet. So I'll be doing a seminar there on the 10th at 1 p.m. And then I'll be there at the banquet Saturday night, and that's going to be fun. But yeah, they got great speakers. I'll be there, and pretty good lineup of cool people. I know Derek Wolf is going to be there. Howl for Wildlife, which is another organization that really helps protect hunting rights. Along with Hal, who does a great job fighting for hunting rights, is Coloradans for Responsible Wildlife Management. That's CRWM. And that's Dan Gates' organization. And they've just done an amazing job. That's why I'm going. I'm going basically I just want to help the cause. It's so important. It's, Colorado is, it's a blue state. They have a very liberal governor that would, I think, pretty much like to just stop hunting.
Yeah. That's what it seems like.
He's not going to stop his own hunting. He wants to stop everybody from hunting, him and his husband. And so we don't want that to happen. And the wildlife don't want that to happen because, you need to keep those predators in control. You need to manage them just like anything else. It's, that they don't, as much as people want to pretend like nature balances itself, it doesn't. It's huge swings. Predators go way up in numbers, kill all the prey. Then there's nothing for them to eat. So then the prey comes back while the predators suffer.
I mean, that's what happened with the dinosaurs.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Well said.
CRWM, you're speaking at this event.
Yeah. I'm not sure. I'm just pumped to see everybody. I'm just going to talk about bow hunting pretty much in general. And, it's been a while since I've done a seminar per se. So we'll see how that goes. But I'm a trained actor.
Yeah.
So I can pretend.
You prepare really well before all of your speaking events.
Oh, yeah. I mean, except for
seminars,
every time
son's weddings,
I'm slated movie. Yeah. Yeah. So other than every time I should have prepared, I prepare really well.
Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah.
Well, all right. That's good. So if people want to come, they can check it out.
Yeah. I'd love to see everybody.
We'll see you guys there.
It's going to be great. Love Colorado.
So other things that are recent, the Olympics.
Oh, man.
We've had some great races.
Yeah. I mean, me and Trace were talking about that this morning, like how much you have one day in every 4 years, and then so much pressure. And the hurdles, I mean, it's not just like you're just running. You got to get over, 10 hurdles too. But what I told her is I go, it's just another race for these guys. This is what they do. They've done this thousands of times. So if you make it bigger than it, I mean, it's a huge moment, but you just have to say, this is just what I do.
Yeah.
And then she's the best to ever do it.
When they came around that final turn.
Oh, man.
I'm thinking.
It was kind of tight.
I was thinking everyone at that point was thinking, wow, I'm hanging with her. I got a chance at this.
No, you did.
Dropped him.
You don't have a chance.
Yeah. Everyone else is at their limit. She was just getting started.
Oh, man. It was so impressive because Famke Bowl, is that her name? Femke Bowl.
Yeah.
She's a stud.
Yeah.
Total stud.
Yeah.
And I thought it was going to be, I thought it was going to be closer than it was. And she was kind of right there.
Yeah.
Coming around that the last to the home stretch. But Sydney just turned it on. Another gear.
That was unreal.
Broke the world record again, her own.
By 0.3.
Yeah.
I mean, that's insane.
I think I heard her say she wanted it to be a little faster. I think she has in her head she wants to break 50.
I think she can do it.
Yeah.
Which is insane.
Because she also, I read that she said she could clean up the middle of the race a little bit. And I think she wants to get in the 40s.
I mean, she's only 24.
I think maybe she's 25 today
Is she?
or
Wow.
yesterday. Oh, just legend. It's like we got past all the craziness of the weird things the Olympics was doing, I think, with the opening ceremonies and what I can't remember what we were irritated with before. I know it was that. And then what else was it? Wasn't it something else weird?
I mean, I was pretty much the opening ceremony. Oh, the boxing.
Oh, yeah. But apparently that's not a guy.
Yeah,
So whatever. Our bad.
My bad.
That was in the one. So for people that don't know, we've tried to record this podcast about 6 times and just go off the rails. And it's like, even though there are no real rules on a podcast,
There's boundaries.
and I'm pretty sure I got some pretty awesome sponsors that might listen to it and be like, what the fuck are we paying for to be on this? So upon reflection, after we recorded the last one specifically, I was just like, I just texted Macy and I said, just going to have to shit can that one.
Yeah.
That's not going to. So we're doing pretty good.
Take number 7.
We're doing pretty good. So we had some hot takes on the Olympics that now we've switched gears on, and now it's all about the athletes again, thank God, and just performances.
If people want to listen to the non-sponsored, no views podcast, they can come check out mine. Gideon at dark.
After dark.
After dark.
Yeah. Mudwater is a Healthy Habits brand best known for its popular caffeine alternative. It's got 4 functional mushrooms, and the purpose is to never leave you feeling jittery. Don't get me wrong, I love coffee and usually drink 5 to 6 cups a day, but Mudwater has helped me cut back a little bit, especially once afternoon hits. I still even throw a little Mudwater in with my coffee, and they have a really good coffee creamer with MCT oil. Each ingredient was added for a purpose. Cacao and chai for a hint of caffeine and hot chocolate-like flavor. Lion's mane for focus, and both chaga and reishi to support healthy immune system. Plus, it's Whole30 approved, 100% USDA certified organic, non-GMO, gluten-free, vegan, and kosher. Mudwater donates monthly to support psychedelic research and has since day one. They believe the country is in a mental health epidemic and that psychedelic-assisted therapy is one of the most effective tools we have to treat mental health conditions. Mudwater is hooking up my show with a special offer. If you go to mudwater.com/Cam Hanes, you get a free frother and $20 off. That's mudwater.com/Cam Hanes for a free frother and $20 off. I put my body through a lot. I've found that Ketone IQ has helped give me an edge when I'm running. I actually won my latest ultra and made sure I had some ketones to take throughout the race. I'm already drinking so much caffeine in a day. I really like that ketones provide a clean energy with no sugar or added caffeine. Ketones provide a ton of benefits to the body, the biggest being cognitive function. So I even down a shot before I podcast, and I feel like it helps me think more clearly. I'm all for anything that makes me smarter because the guests I have on here are top performers in their field, and I need all the help I can get. Ketone IQ is giving listeners of this podcast a great deal. They're offering you 30% off your first subscription order of Ketone IQ at ketone.com/Cam.
With the Olympics and these races, I think there's some other big ones. One of those was Quincy Hall.
Yeah.
Which just so much heart at the end.
I've watched that probably 10 times.
Same.
And he was gassed, dude.
He was
flailing.
Gassed. When he, picked it up into that final gear, it didn't even, it looked like he wasn't even going to keep speeding up, but he did. It was just like...
It was like he's kind of falling forward.
Over his legs.
And then somehow got his legs under him and somehow beat everybody. When it looked like he was struggling, I mean, I watched the whole race. Him on the backside, the backstretch, like 200 meters in, he was hurting. And he had 200 to go. And he came around, looked at even the announcer said, "Oh, he's fading."
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, boom, he's back and wins the freaking gold. You know how bad that probably hurt?
It was badass, though. He lays down and does the snowflake.
Yeah.
Or
Snow Angel. Yeah. It was, that was one of my favorite races. Sydney today, of course, the men's final in the 200 was today too. Noah got third, but Noah Lyles, survivor.
And then another great one, Hocker.
Oh, yeah, I know. I sent him a message and I said, hey, can you, I just told him, incredible job. And he said, thanks, man. And so I don't know if he answered, but I said, can you come on the podcast when you get back to Eugene? Let me see if he answered.
This is a live update.
Live update, folks. Not that. Come on, Cole. No, well, the response is not up at the top, so that's not a good sign. Anyway.
Seen 2
No,
days ago.
he hasn't seen it. So
He's probably got a lot of DMs at the
last
moment.
I got was at 9:08. Thanks, man. Then I said, "Would you come back to Gene? Can we podcast?" So, but I like his description of it, where Ingebrigtsen and Josh, what's his last name? The guy with the sunglasses.
Oh.
Kerr.
Yep.
Josh Kerr. So they've been rivals, talking shit back and forth,
Yeah.
right? They were like world record holder, Ingebrigtsen. Josh Kerr had been beating him, world championships, and I think the last Olympics. So Ingebrigtsen has been the one, but in the big races, Kerr beats him. They were kind of battling back and forth. And if you watch that race, Cole comes in, he's on the inside against the rail. Ingebrigtsen kind of veers over to the rail, cuts him off.
And he kind of shoves him a little bit.
I don't know, but I know he veered over and then Cole had to drop back.
Yeah.
And then Ingebrigtsen picks it back up, and then he tries to go over and push Kerr because Kerr was coming up on the outside. And then when he went over to kind of push Kerr off, Cole snuck in and passed him.
That shot is so sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just the finish line?
Yeah, right before the finish line, when Cole comes in, he's behind him and comes across.
Incredible race. 3:27, Olympic record. Just crazy. And and if you when you just look at this, no disrespect at all, but Ingebrigtsen, Kerr, tall, like long strides.
Yep.
Cole, quite a bit shorter than them.
Yep.
Shorter legs. If you look at like just a prototypical runner, those guys look like it. Cole, obviously great runner, but he's just a different body style. And you're like, so much heart and talent.
Yeah.
It doesn't freaking matter.
No. Yeah, I saw somebody commented as like, whoever the USA hired as the sports psychiatrist this year deserves a raise. Because it just seems like we've been showing up with a lot of heart, which is nice.
Yeah, I think, I don't know. I was thinking about this too. If they have, you said psychiatrist, but I think
Psychologist,
right? It's that mindset.
Yeah.
And I know Cole mentioned that Kerr and Jacob have a rival, and they were so focused on each other.
Yeah.
And they forgot, hey, there's other people in this race.
What a great story.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is. And then also we got the bronze.
Yeah.
So Ingebrigtsen got fourth.
Yeah.
That's not where you want to finish.
Yeah,
in the
and that was
Olympics.
the first time that a man from the USA won.
No. Centrowitz won.
Oh, yeah,
But
yeah.
it's the first, so since 1912, first time we've had two in the top three, two Americans.
Yeah.
It's
That's
been a
crazy.
while.
Yeah.
Been a while, over 100 years.
Yeah.
But yeah, Centrowitz won the first gold in like 108 years in 2016. And then Cole got it this year.
And I think Gabby Thomas won her 200 meter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, she
So-
did. And good for her. She needed some good look. I mean, it's not enough looking like a model, going to Harvard, getting a master's.
Poster child.
Yeah, she really needed something to go her way. So I was glad that she got the gold,
It's hard being not, everyone wants to be
Unsuccessful.
perfect, but it's when you're that far from it,
Right.
It's nice to win one for once.
It's a Cinderella story. How she's got it all. It's like, how is that fair? And then there's us. Just freaking white dipshits.
Well, no, then there's you.
Mm-hmm.
And then even further under that, there's me.
That's not great. That's not great. That you're even below me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone's got to do it. And, I'm honored
Yeah.
to be
Good.
to be below.
For some reason, why did I want the U.S. basketball team to lose today?
Why would you? I mean, I can kind of see it, but
Yeah. I thought good, but actually they won, and that was kind of cool. So I don't know why I was pulling for Jokic.
Yeah.
Did you watch it?
No, I didn't watch it. Yeah.
So Serbia was up by 17.
Really?
Yeah. And I was like, Jordan's the GOAT. So I'm like, this would be like very humbling for the U.S. basketball to not make the gold medal game. And then they actually showed some heart because I thought you're going to get blown out by Serbia. And that was irritating me because we're the best, right?
And our team is stacked.
Stacked. I mean, come on. LeBron's letting the gray come out. He was like just an old warrior.
Yeah.
And so I was like, you're going to get blown out by Serbia? Good. I'm glad you guys lose. And then they come back and they got it done. Steph had a big game. I know he had 32 at one time. I think he ended with maybe more, 34 probably. But LeBron showed up. It was very impressive.
Well, that's good.
So now they play France, Wemby, in the gold medal game.
Who do you think's going to win?
I mean, we should win.
Yeah.
We should win. Wemby's a weapon, though.
Yeah?
He's a weapon. I don't know who else they got. But, yeah. So that's going to be exciting. And then it's kind of like over now, but Simone Biles had a huge Olympics. Yeah.
Did she get the balance beam gold medal or no? Because I know that's the one that's kind of.
I don't know if she did.
Okay. Yeah.
I think she got I don't know, she got a shitload of medals.
Yeah.
But it was the last Olympics, she was kind of getting beat up because people were saying she quit.
Yeah.
But she was like going through so much, being the poster child of the 2020 Olympics. I think it was Tokyo. And it was during COVID, no family could be there, no support system. And she just had so much pressure she couldn't deal with it. So she opted out halfway through. And she was getting beat up for it. So to have her come back at 27 years old, which is freaking ancient for a gymnast.
Which I saw something that she thought the last Olympics was going to be it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because normally that's a young woman's game. And once you get older and they mature, they get a little big or whatever. It's tough. It's tough for 27, but she had a great Olympics.
Yeah.
Multiple medals. I don't know how many golds, but shout out to her. I was glad to see her do so well. I love the Olympics.
I did too.
Freaking love it.
I mean, minus all the political showings.
Yeah, that part makes me want to throw up. It makes me want to dry heave, but I'm going to hold it. When are those shirts coming out?
I don't know. Hopefully soon because, I'm going to need my percentage of the sales.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I mean, you could actually sue her.
Yeah.
Because, that's like a copyright infringement.
Everything that comes out of my mouth is copywritten.
Immediately. Yeah, did you know we have Keep Hammering copy or trademarked?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so damn, all the bootleg things I'm running.
Going down. Oh, no, yeah, you're going down with everybody else stealing my saying. But, so that's cool. But, yeah. What else you got?
I just had the new book.
Yeah.
I think you've mentioned that a couple times on your Instagram, so people know that's coming.
Undeniable, forward by Mr. Andrew Huberman.
Yeah.
So that's good.
Do you have a epilogue or is it a prologue? What comes after? Prologue.
I don't know.
The forward and
I think I wrote
the backwards.
The backward. Goggins did the afterword is what we called it on the other book. So Joe did the forward. Goggins did the afterword. This one, I just have Huberman so far.
Okay.
So this is a perfect time.
Yeah, I'll get in there.
Yeah, Gideon, what do you think?
I can tell all my stories in the afterword.
Yeah, that would be good. Yeah, so seems awkward, but I wanted to ask you if I could have your hand in the afterward. Just kidding.
Okay, moving on. And then so we're gonna head to Colorado. Might bounce down to LA next week.
Yeah,
for some things, and then after that we're headed out for
baseball game, San Diego too. Got to do that.
Yeah,
I think on Wednesday.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be fun. Pirates Padres going as a guest of Pirate star pitcher.
Paul Skeens.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then maybe a meet up with Huberman while we're down there.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, we'll
depends.
see. We're going to try to hook up when Chris Williamson would be down there too, but apparently he's got to get out of there. So
okay.
I'm not sure what we're going to do there, but it's going to be good. I haven't been shooting a new bow that I can't show. So
Haven't been doing that.
Haven't been doing that. But if I had been, it's shooting incredibly, or it could have been shooting incredibly well.
If you would have had a bow.
If there was a new one, but there's not. No. So yeah, so that hasn't happened. And I don't have my sight tape just dialed in perfect right now. Oh my God. I just love, when I stand in at the back of the dining room table my elk target out here is 40 yards exactly, which I've killed a lot of bulls for whatever reason, 35 yards. That's like a good distance. It's hard for me to fuck up a 35-yard shot. I mean, I can do it. I mean, I believe in myself. I can fuck it up, but I haven't. And so at 40, if I can just look at exactly where I want that arrow to hit and it hits there, is there a better feeling than that?
You've been stacking them.
That feels so good. Last night I had a different tape on there, and I shot at 100 with Tommy was out there. He was a guy asking about if you puked.
Oh.
And so I was just I shot at 100 most of the time, and it was just like 2 yards low. So I changed the tape out today. So I need to go back out there. I might go out tonight again. But then I shot every other target. Like I shot at 54, 72. I think that's about it, but just dialed in.
Just perfect.
Oh, love it. God, that's a good feeling.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah. So now I just need a grizzly bear to start off the season.
Yep.
Nice little warm-up hunt in Alaska with Kip Folks.
My biggest fan.
He is?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. That's cool. Bushwhack Alaska.
Yep.
So that's his new outfit up there.
That's going to be, that'll be our first time up there to see it, right?
Yeah, I haven't been. Yeah. No, he just bought it this spring, and big investment for him, but he's very passionate about it. It sounds like a great operation.
Looks awesome.
Yeah, it looks incredible. They had a good spring bear season. So the fall bear season starts August 20th, so we'll be up there for that. Going to film that hunt.
Yep.
And hopefully get a nice grizzly killed. Pretty much spot and stock. I think they could be on the fish, but we'll see. So then after that, we have Jelly Roll is coming, so we have an event with him.
Yep.
And then we take off to San Carlos, try to kill a big bull.
Any more pictures coming?
Did I get no?
Oh,
but,
you got one from that ranch in Texas, huh?
Oh my! Well, he killed it in Arizona.
Yeah,
it was like a 467. 467. Credible.
Doesn't even look real.
No, and yeah, that's the owner of Cactus Jack, where I killed a big whitetail last year. Super nice guy, just hunting in his passion and finding big bulls, mostly big bucks. He's killed like a bunch of over 200-inch whitetail, which is giant, but has killed a few good bulls. I know I think he hunted San Carlos once, and I think maybe White Mountain, which are the two premier elk, but he hunted another reservation, which is where he had never been, but he thought it looked like good elk country. Didn't really know they had this 467 there. Goes down there. It's one of the biggest typicals I ever killed. I mean, the archery world record typical is 430.
Yeah, right.
So could you imagine getting an arrow in this thing?
Yeah, I mean, I guess we should have mentioned that. It's typical.
Yeah.
467
Crazy.
typical.
Crazy. They sent a picture, or no, I saw a picture. I think Jake posted it, Al Britton. And it was in the hotel room, leaning against the wall by the TV.
You can kind of scale it.
Freaking
its
giant.
main beams are 16 feet long.
It's giant. So, but the point is, if that's the moisture year that produced a bull like that, if this year did that, feeling pretty good about San Carlos.
Pretty excited.
I mean, that's one of those places where, my biggest bull there, the Tight Bull, was like 409 with 25 inches broke off. So it would have been over 430, but it's not typical.
Right.
But that's a giant bull.
Yeah.
So they're talking about they've seen a 460 this year. I can't even I can't even fathom what that would look like. But it's a place where you can go, and there's a chance you could not just kill it, because killing is one thing, but you could see a world record animal. Which, how many people ever get to see a world record animal?
No, pretty special.
I mean, even just seeing it, being in the same country. And especially when it's like a place that I revere as much as San Carlos, and as much as hunting with the people there and the country and the history of it.
Yeah.
And then to potentially see a bull that is the biggest to ever be killed, this could be the year. So
yeah, I mean, I'm pretty excited
about
because I don't think otherwise I'd have an opportunity to even step foot on San Carlos, whether I'm filming or hunting. So
yeah, it's tough.
Pretty excited.
Yeah, it's a tough place to get access to, but I'm very thankful that I'm able to do it, and I'm excited for what this year holds. So then we'll go there, then we go to Utah or Colorado, then we go to Utah, then we come back here to Oregon and try to kill Big Roosevelt.
Yeah.
How's that sound?
Sounds pretty simple.
Yeah, it's just checking the boxes.
Yeah, that's all we're doing. Couple days here, couple days there.
It's not that hard.
Perfect.
I mean, people try to make it out and be like, oh, this is a big challenge.
No, it's no big deal. I mean, if anyone that knows me knows that I just kill a huge bull every year.
Yeah. How many bulls have you killed? Did we talked about this?
Yeah, one small 5x5. Yeah.
But yeah, you're on the cusp of greatness.
Yeah, the thing is I just don't have time, and
right.
Yeah.
It's just not your passion is filmmaking.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm a creative.
Right. Exactly.
I'm an artist.
Yeah. So, well, I mean, if your first bull was a 5-point, you beat me. My first bull was a spike.
Got to start somewhere, and I'm starting better than Cameron Haynes. So,
right. So
I don't want to, I don't want to predict anything, but on my trajectory right now, it's your 460 is going to get crushed here in a couple of years.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, so
for sure. Well, we'll see. I'll just enjoy it while it lasts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't be king of the mountain for too long.
No.
All right. I think is
that our list?
Yeah, that's our list.
So that's the update, guys. We got a lot of great guests coming up. Yeah, I mean, some gold medal winners on the docket I've been talking to.
Yeah.
Yeah, some cool people. Yeah, I'm pretty excited with the lineup that we have coming. It's just we'll see if I can get them in between hunting season or not, or it might be afterwards. But we'll keep you posted. Anyway, that's the update. That's what we got going. Thanks for being patient. Keep kicking ass. We're getting close to bow season.
And
keep
drilling.
No.
Keep hammering. That's what it is.
Okay.
Yeah. God, I knew I saw
it.
that somewhere. Yeah, it's on your hat.
All right, keep hammering.
Every step I take, I move my truth. Every time they tell me stop, I use. Every comment, hate that makes my feel. Gather up my energy and boom. I hear them talking, saying the way that I move is so reckless. That is a part of my mind I've been blessed with. Giving my blood, so I am relentless. My fault, they want someone to blame. They sent their hate, it fuels my pace. I am Roy Tough, I am the change, the few endure. Feeling like Cam Haynes.